All right, shalom, shalom. This is the brother Mayum coming at you from GMS Tampa Bay. First and foremost, I want to give all the praise and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahushai, Bahashim, Racha HaKodash. Double honor to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, and much blessing and salutations to the Akim around the four corners of the earth who are diligently pushing out this truth and sincerity. And I just want to do a lesson, just kind of going in the spirit of, a couple things that have taken place. And that, just being, an exhortation for brothers to just be in the spirit, man. Be in the spirit and walk in the spirit, man. Okay? These are times that, we're living in times that when you could potentially make a mistake and be taken out of the way, man. Okay? Whether it's physically or spiritually, man, one mistake can be it, man. All right, and this is why it's important to take heed to the Spirit and listen to what the Spirit is saying, man, and follow it, man. And that's kind of really what I wanted to hit on today. Just going into Isaiah 30. Just being mindful of what you do and being mindful of how you walk in society, man, because we're not of this world. We're not commanded to walk like the people in this world walk. We are commanded to be different, man. To be separate, to be holy, which is what the word means. To be separate. Okay? To be sacred. And when you're walking as the world walks, while trying to call yourself being in this truth, the Lord is going to ultimately catch up to you, man. Or judgment is going to ultimately catch up to you. It ain't nothing for the Lord to catch up to you, but that judgment is going to eventually come its way. It's going to rear its naked head. Okay? So this is Isaiah chapter 30. And I'm going to start at verse 20. It says, "And though the Lord give you the bread of adversity and the water of affliction, yet shall not thy teachers be removed into a corner anymore." Right, man. So yeah, we're going to go through things. We're going to catch hell. Okay? But the Lord isn't going to hide our teachers from us any longer, man. We're going to have our teachers, our apostles, the elders and bishops, there to teach us, to tell us, to show us the way, man. To show us, through the Spirit and power of Yahweh Shemel Shai, how to navigate through these afflictions, man. Through these adversities. And the number one adversity that we're dealing with is dwelling with this world, man, and how the world conducts itself. Okay? Hey, man, this world is completely contrary to the Lord, man, and it should be vexing to you to see the way that society is going. Here it is. You have the Olympics with you just had a so-called transgender. Okay, a man who claims to be a woman in the boxing. Okay, fighting other women. What kind of mess is that? A man boxing women. That's wicked, man. Little things like that should vex you, man. So it would behoove you to listen to the teachers that the Lord isn't hiding anymore, man. Now that our teachers are in plain sight, you can easily find them. There ain't no running. There ain't no having to search through rocks and no, man. The apostles are out in the forefront, man. Okay? But it goes on to say, "But thine eyes shall see thy teachers, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, This is the way, walk ye in it." And that's not just when you come into this truth. When you first come into this truth, man, that's in everyday aspect, man. In every aspect of the day. How to walk. How to conduct yourself. how to behave. We're not commanded to be fools. Okay? We're not commanded to be idiots out here, man. The Lord said, how long will you simple ones love simplicity? So what does that tell you? To not be a damn fool, not be simple. Okay? It said, and thine ears shall hear a word behind thee, saying, this is the way, walk ye in it. When you turn to the right hand and when you turn. So every which way, man. In every aspect of how you walk, how you carry yourself, you're supposed to walk in the way that you're hearing, man. And how do you hear that? All right, and that word through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushua that has been given unto the apostles to teach us, okay, the way. Which the spirit sometimes will speak to you, man. Sometimes, a lot of times you'll hear that the so-called conscience, which is the spirit, they'll tell you like, nah, you ain't supposed to do that. Don't do this. Go this way. Yeah, you can go that way. Sometimes you'll have that. Okay? A lot of times it comes from brothers saying something to you. You're gonna go do something, and our brother will tell you, nah, brother, just go home. And it'll behoove you to take heed, man. Because it's the spirit speaking, man. Because when you don't listen, man, that's when you put yourself in situations that you ain't supposed to be in, man. Okay? And that's where ultimately Jake goes wrong in. Jake wants to lean onto their own understanding. Okay? And the scriptures tell us not to lean to thy own understanding. Let's get that real quick. This is Proverbs chapter 3. And verse 5, it says, trust in the Lord with all thine heart, meaning your mind. So you have to trust in the Lord with all your heart, man, all your mind, with everything that you can fees up. Okay, you have to trust in the Lord and trust that He is a guide and a rewarder of them that diligently seek Him, man. Trust that the Lord is gonna get you through whatever it is that you're going through. Trust that the decision the Lord makes for you to walk in is the right path, man. But it says what? And lead not unto thine own understanding. Just because you think that's the right thing to do doesn't mean that it's the right thing to do, man. You might think it to be something innocent, something little, but the repercussions that come with you going in that little thing can be big, man. It says, in all thy ways acknowledge Him, and He shall direct thy path. So there you go, man. When you acknowledge the Heavenly Father, He directs your paths, man. That's what the Lord does. That's why you have to trust in Him. Because when you acknowledge Him in everything, when you acknowledge the Lord in all your ways, okay, the Lord directs you, man, in the path that you should go. Because why? You trust in Him. You're putting your life in His hands. You're putting your decisions in the way that the Lord will lead you, man. And that's a beautiful thing, to trust in the Lord, man. It lifts a heavy burden from off you. Imagine if the Lord wasn't dealing with us, man, and we were left to have to make decisions on our own without any guidance, without any advice. And the scriptures tell us, man, to do nothing without counsel first. If you undecided in a particular matter, or the Spirit hasn't revealed unto you what to do, hey, man, seek counsel. That's the best thing to do. Instead of trying to lead, you know what, I'm just going to go and do this. Instead of doing that, man. that's not the right thing to do, because that's what ends up getting you caught up. You have to use wisdom, man. That's what we've been commanded to do. That's what we've been sent out here to do. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding shall be the stability of thy times. That's what the scriptures say. Knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. It is a process. You gain the knowledge, you obtain wisdom, and then you get the understanding. Then you understand it when you are applying it. When you apply the knowledge, that's wisdom. The application process of it. Okay? And then that's how you gain the understanding of why the Lord says this, and why he directs you this way and that way. The understanding will come. You just have to believe in it and trust in it, man. Okay? That's pretty much the point that I wanted to hit on. This is kind of just, impromptu. I didn't really have too many precepts lined up for this, but hey, man, we have to be smarter, man. We have to make better decisions through the Spirit, man. Using the tools that have been given unto us. And we have teachers to show us, man. We have teachers to show us the way. To teach us, to guide us, to help us, man. You have brothers above you, brothers around you, that have all different types of experiences to help you get, to help guide you in making the best decision. Okay? So hey, Lord's will, this was edifying. I want to give all the praises and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushai, Bahashem, Rachah HaKodash. Double honors to the elders, apostles of Great Millstone, and much blessing and salutations to the Akim on the four corners of the earth who are diligently pushing out this truth and this truth and sincerity. With that, I say Shalom.